Hello, my name is Nitibhumi Puripanyanon. Today I will show you my mini project. First, I will take my user ID and convert it to a binary number. I will take the last 5 bits of my user ID to convert it from a decimal number to a binary number. And now, I get the 16 value of my binary number. And next, I will be use it to make a data clock and a high-low signal. First, my data is 0, it will be low, and my data is 1, it will be high. Now we use only 0, 1, 1 because we want a 3 bit. And data will be low because it is 0. It will be 1 because it will be high because it is 1. It is low. It is 1. It is low. It is low. Zero, one, zero, one, one, zero, zero, one, 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 one. And next, I will show you about clock. Clock is up and down until finish my data. And next, I will show you about high and low signal. It is high and low signal. High and low signal. Okay, let's see. The signal will be high only when the first data is sent. When the clock uh, it will send the first data, which is 0. When it is high, it will send complete data. In this case, we want three data is 0, 1, 1. When it finish, it will change from high to low because we finish three data what I want that I want. First step, when we send information, we need to get this information, which is 001. First, we check high and low. If high-low is 1, our circuit must receive data. If high-low is 1, clock and data, we still don't need to care, so go to the next step, which is to check clock. But if high-low is 0, it must return to the original state. Because it seems like the value has not yet been ordered to be read. Next, once high and low is 1, then this state is to check clock. But if clock is 0, then they must cycle to the same plate. But if clock is 1, we must check data. When we reach this state, we have to check the data. Our first data is 0, so it's must end with 0 because we have to check 0. But if the data is 1, it's like the cross is wrong, so we have to go back and start over. Next, once we get the data, we have to check clock again. Checking clock, we don't have to care about the data, so it is X. If clock is 1, we have to check the second data, which is 1 from 001. Next, at the position, we want to check whether the data is 1 or not. If it is 1, the course we want to check will be able to continue. When we get the data, we have to check clock again. Checking clock, we don't have to care about the data, so it is X. But if clock is 1, we have to check second data, which is 1 from 011. next other position we want to check the data is 1 or not. If it is 1, the course we want to check will be able to continue, but if it is 110, you have to go back and start over because the course is wrong. 6. That's 6. When we finish checking data, this step is to check clock is the same as before. If it is 0, it will stay in the same place. But if it's 1, you can continue. So the next step is to check the last data, which is 1 from 0, 1, 1. But if the data is 110, you have to go back and start over. But if it is 111, you will be able to continue. Which is in the past after checking the third one from high and low. So wait a minute please. Alright. So if we check data at the first step in the past after checking in the third one from high and low, this is the first one sense. It had to go back to low. Zero is low. It has already sent and it will be low because we already sent the third. And therefore after sending the third one high low has gone back to 0, which output is 111. It is correct. It will be making Z is 1, which means the light is on. And the circle continues until low Z is 0. And the circle continues until low is set is 0, which will cause the power to go out. Then we loop back to the beginning and check clock again. The next step, when you come to the next step, so high and low become 0. We don't have to worry about clock and data. Until a new code come in again, our high and low will be checked, because we have checked high and low already yet.